is that advertising is different from marketing. I feel social media is overrated, and I think most businesses are coming on board to social media because they have this FOMO, fear of missing out. We really need to understand the biggest reason why business owners have their incomes oscillating is because they are not able to do all these activities which are critical, which are foundational. The reality is that most business owners do not know how to build a team. They do not know how to delegate. They are stuck with the customer. Most people talk about passion, and they don't build a business. Then passion becomes poison.
Saying that marketing is the key. Everybody's talking about it. Okay. But most people don't get it right. I want you to actually give us a crash course for the audience on marketing. And what is the right marketing strategy people should choose?
I think the first big perception shift a lot of people need to have is that advertising is different from marketing. Advertisement is self-promotion. It's promotion of your products, your services, your company, your brand, yourself. And people don't care about advertisement. They know an advertisement is an advertisement. Gone are the days where people would watch the entire ad on Doordarshan and sing Hamara Bajaj or Nirma. Yeah. Today, people feel advertisement is an interruption. So brands, businesses, small and medium entrepreneurs, solo influencers, everybody needs to understand that the game is no longer about them. Nobody cares about who you are. Nobody cares about what you have to offer. So marketing is not advertisement. Marketing is value addition. So advertisement is self-promotion, marketing is value addition. It's about creating content that is interesting enough for your customer, which adds value to your customer in the format of education or in the format of some kind of engagement where they are doing something, or in the format of some form of entertainment where you are entertaining them. So you need to add value. So the first shift a lot of people need to make is that they need to take their product and service and their personal identity, throw it in the dustbin or flush it in the commode, and start focusing on what would be interesting for my customer, what would be educational for my customer, what would be entertaining for my customer, what would be engaging for my customer, and put out content in that format, because it's all about the customer's needs. It's all about the customer's pain points. It's all about the customer's problems. So creating content that adds value, which the customer can resonate with, is actually what marketing is. So if I have to give you a quick crash course in marketing, I would say it's 3 C's. It starts with who is the customer, what are their pain points, what are their needs. Then what is the content you can create to engage that customer in the format of education or entertainment based on your product or your service, based on your industry or sector. You got to choose a theme. Will education work? Will entertainment work? Will engagement work with my customer? So the second piece of marketing is the content. The third piece of marketing is the channel. And when I say the channel, I'm not just talking about social media channels, because I feel though my business runs on social media, I feel social media is overrated. And I think most businesses are coming on board to social media because they have this FOMO, fear of missing out. When their customer may not even be on Facebook, they are spending money with social media agencies, creating a Facebook page and spending money on paid campaigns of likes, where there are people from Azerbaijan or from some country which will never ever be their target audience liking their pages, and these people are feeling happy with these vanity metrics of likes and follows. That's not relevant for your business if your customer is not there. So you need to know, where is your customer consuming content. It may be Facebook, it may be LinkedIn, it may be Instagram, it may be YouTube, it may be Twitter, it may be TikTok, God bless TikTok, or it may even be an exhibition or an expo where you need to participate in. It may be an apartment complex where your content has to be showcased. So we really need to understand that the right channel is not necessarily digital. It has to be where my customer is spending time, and where does my customers like consuming content. It could be emails as well. So customer, content, channel. If you get these 3 things right, then, and you are adding value to the customer, then you are a marketing wizard.
Rajiv, I love that. Marketing is all about value addition. Guys, type value addition. I think Rajiv is in super form today. Only 2 questions down, but we have got some pure gold already out. So I want you guys to take a notepad, get ready, because we have something really amazing lined up. Okay. Rajiv, the next
I have a philosophy, right, Suren? The more you spend time with me, the more value I give to people. So there's a small hint for people. Continue the journey.
Exactly. We're going to tell how you can continue the journey also later today. Okay. Rajiv, most of the trainings you always say this. Okay, for most businesses, the bottleneck is actually the business owner. This is like a truth bomb for people who are going to hear right now. They are the bottleneck for their business. Can you tell what you're trying to say by that? And what should people actually analyze and do so that they are not the bottleneck in their business?
So the way I look at it is that firstly, business is not just sales, business is not just operations. And for most small and medium business owners, I see most entrepreneurs are just focusing on these two things. They're focusing on where can I get my next customer, going for sales meetings, pleading the customer, give me a deal, negotiating, giving into the customer's demands in desperation, and then coming and taking care of the customer and claiming that they personally have to take care of the customer because they're perfectionists. They want to give a personal touch, which is a lie.
Yeah.
The reality is that most business owners do not know how to build a team. They do not know how to delegate. They are stuck with the customer because not because they are perfectionists, because they have the fear of delegation, fear of letting go, and therefore they claim perfectionism. But the reality is, perfection is the biggest enemy of progress. It actually makes you a control freak. And in most businesses, most entrepreneurs are doing everything that there is to do in a business. Think about it. In a business, you need to do marketing so you generate leads. You need to do sales so that you generate revenue. You need to take care of the customer. You need to do operations so you deliver value to the customer and make sure the customer is happy. You need to constantly create new products and new services so you attract new customers and make more money from existing customers. You need to take care of accounts so that there's accuracy, compliance, and insight. You need to do HR, so you hire the right people at the right time, develop people, skills and knowledge who are on your team, make sure your team is happy. You need to manage the business where you need to give clarity. You need to mentor people, review people, give people feedback, hold them accountable. You need to look at new opportunities, strategic growth, new product lines, new geographies, new partnerships. Now, there's so much to do in a business. No matter how skilled, how committed, how hardworking you are, one person or two people cannot do all of these things, which means what ends up happening? Most business owners are involved in so many things in their business and they pay attention to only things where there is a crisis. So if there are no projects in the pipeline, business owner starts doing marketing, sends out email newsletters, learns digital marketing himself or herself, goes and joins a business referral networking organization himself or herself. Now, they do marketing, generate some leads, then they get drawn into sales because somebody has to convert those leads. Once they convert, they get stuck in taking care of the customer. So the biggest reason why businesses do not have stability, leave alone success, the biggest reason why business owners have their incomes oscillating is because they are not able to do all these activities which are critical, which are foundational for the stability of a business. They're not able to do all these activities with consistency. And the key word is consistency. Now, when you can't do all this with consistency, you do only things where there is a crisis. When you're only becoming a crisis manager in your business, you're only fundamentally working for monthly survival. And I always say this to entrepreneurs, that your victory is not taking back some money home for the month. Like, think about it. Culturally, in our country, we say the sign of success is when you become a crorepati. Yeah. Crorepati means 8,67,000 rupees per month personal income after taxes. That's when you are a crorepati. Most people start their business saying, I want to be a crorepati. But most entrepreneurs within 4 months say, leave 8,67,000 rupees per month. If I take 80,000 rupees home, my house will run. Yeah. And they start celebrating survival. Oh, I paid salary on time. Oh, I paid rent on time. Oh, I paid EMI on time. I paid my supplier on time. If you're celebrating survival, please understand that your ambition has degenerated, your self-worth has degenerated. You've fallen in your own eyes today, where you are celebrating survival and you don't know where this is going. You rather take a job because for your talent, your skill, your network, your capability, your work ethic, anybody will pay you a six-figure salary. Why are you torturing your family, going back home every month and saying, ye mahina thoda tight hoga? So I always say this to entrepreneurs, the reason you are the bottleneck is because you're stuck in this trap of self-employment. You're stuck in this game of survival and you think you are a perfectionist. This is delusion. This is deception. It is not called building a business. So a true business owner is someone who sets up all these departments, sets up teams, sets up systems, sets up strategies. And that's the job of the business owner, not sitting and doing every single department by themselves. And the other big delusion people have is, but I'm passionate about what I do. Mark Zuckerberg is passionate about coding, but he first set up Facebook as a system, as a team, as an entity. Today, he can do coding whenever he wants, wherever he wants, at the time that he wants. Most people talk about passion, 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 and they don't build a business. then passion becomes poison. So that's why the business owner, their mindset, their action, their focus, all of this is the biggest roadblock for the growth of any business. Again, a long answer to a short question.